What we are considering here is the technology of light. We know this is difficult for many human beings to understand because they are thinking of light with a small l, the common light of star systems. But this is light with a capital L, a powerful spiritual energy. The technology of light originated and structured by Metatron and applied in the development of consciousness by Melchizedek teachers throughout the universe, is a key factor in spiritual growth and transformation. The unfolding and development of consciousness depends upon this technology of light. There are a whole series of techniques, processes, and activations which apply the energy of light to human consciousness to assist in its unfolding. The energy of light and of unconditional love work together in the process of spiritual unfoldment. If you consider how this combined energy of light and love was brought to this planet, there are three main stages in that process. 1. During the Atlantean era, the spiritual leaders at that time began to focus this energy, making it accessible to highly trained initiates in the temple systems of Atlantis. 2. Jeshua in Israel anchored this energy through his collaboration with Mary Magdalene and through the initiatory process of the crucifixion. That process sent a great vertical shaft of this energy down into the earth, completing the anchoring and stabilizing this energy into the energy matrix of this planet. Once that had been done, this energy became accessible to anyone who was open to a process of transformation, focused through the heart center. 3. The crystal children will circulate this energy out into the world, bringing it into the consciousness and experience of all people of goodwill. This will make it universally accessible in a way that was not possible in the vibrational conditions of 2,000 years ago. Each of these three steps of focusing, anchoring, and circulating is a vital link in the chain, and together they prepare human beings for the great adventure of transformation and rapid spiritual growth. And this whole process of rapid growth and ascension is supported by a system of light technology. The technology of light works out in practical ways through a complex and integrated system of geometry. The encodements, which open gateways to the multiple levels of consciousness, manifest in the form of geometrical patterns. When you bring your energy field into alignment with the geometry of a gateway, this activates the encodement, enabling you to access that level of consciousness. Other geometries govern the opening of portals or energy vortexes and channels through which energy and information is transmitted across the universe. The link between energy geometry, light, and consciousness is a powerful one. As you move into the new world, this technology of light will be much better understood. The crystal children, in particular, are not only ready for this technology of light, they will be your best teachers on this subject. Many of them come from advanced civilizations where the technology of light has been taught, understood, and applied for centuries. As we have already indicated, the crystal children will be able to signal much faster than any verbal communication, and part of this signaling will be an exchange of geometrics and a subtle range of colors that lie outside the normal human experience. To understand the full significance of these geometrics, it is important to realize that they are not confined to static designs, but involve fluid processes moving through a series of developing patterns.
When listening to this, I was struck by the fact that we have already heard of other people who used light, colors, and geometric shapes to help others embody knowledge and wisdom some 2,000 years ago. And this brief clip is an extract from our show, The Love Revolution, Yeshua, and the Power of the Magdalene. It is told from the perspective of a 13-year-old Essene boy named James, who is naturally gifted in reading auras. This information flowed through as part of a past life regression, once again from the book Power of the Magdalene.
When you were younger, were you able to spend some time with Jeshua?
Yes, he knew my parents and would sometimes come to the house and talk, tell parables, and would talk, and then play with the children afterwards. You could see his energy affecting all the people.
As a small child, did you feel you got more from the energy than the words?
Of course. I didn't understand some of his words. I was too young, but I watched the light. As the people there understood what he was saying, it increased the light all around them. When they absorbed information from Yeshua, It was like a great explosion of light in all directions, and he would also send geometric patterns to people who didn't have the light. I watched the light and saw the angels around him. There was a special kind of laughter at these meetings, a laughter in the heart.
Is this the first time you've met Mary Magdalene?
Yes,
And from your body reaction, the meeting obviously made a very big impression on you. Was it her energy field that particularly impressed you?
yes, it's huge. It's purple and blue. She links with many other beings on the earth and off the earth. It's all tied in with light. So you feel as if she's bringing a vortex of the whole universe's memory into your place.
Is she able to create vortexes if she settles in a place for a while?
I don't think she needs to. She is the vortex.
The other scenes around you, are they aware that she is the one who carries the greatest energetic nearest to that of Jeshua?
It's different because when she's there, you're not aware of what the others are experiencing at the time. It's as if you are not in a place on Earth at all. The fire in front of us disappears, and she is bringing the whole universe in blues and purples and yellows, and that's all you're aware of, that and this majestic energy. She will be a major force in making people remember what they learned then. Jeshua's job was to open the heart center. Once that's open, Mary Magdalene's job is to provide the information that's needed at the right time. She does this by showing how everyone is linked and how information can be gained when you ask for it.
In a later session, we asked L'Oreal to comment on this meeting with Mary Magdalene, and this is what he said.
This is a good example of the kind of impact made by Mary Magdalene. Mary was an impressive speaker, but it was the energy she carried, the quality and sheer power and vastness of that energy, which really impressed those who met her for the first time. Here was a master soul, an initiate who had reached the very highest levels of attainment within the Isis system of Egypt, a system that was widely respected throughout the Middle East as the mainstream mystery school tradition at the time. So to be in the presence of a high Isis initiate was something that many people would have seen as a great blessing.
Interestingly, Mary Magdalene and Yeshua were both light conceived, just as the crystal, indigo, and rainbow children are being light conceived today, a method of conception that allows a higher vibrational expression of consciousness to come into physical form. This augurs well for the evolution of humanity, as we have the opportunity to learn from them and uplift our own vibration to the same level as these new humans. Or at least the potential for that is very real for those who find themselves sufficiently spiritually curious to follow that path. Exciting times.